was Native American. There were Native American burial grounds in the area, and the Revolutionary War went through there. Literally, there was a battle like a mile down the road during the war. It's Nemo, mate. Who's Nemo? Um. So already they were. I guess I don't want to say cursed, but already they were having troubles from the get go from the time they moved in. Um. She did call a medium, and the medium told her that they need to leave the house, and the house and her 14-year-old son needs an exorcism. No evidence, nothing, just needs an exorcism. Okay. Folks, you don't just do an exorcism because a medium tells you to, okay? You need to get proof, you need evidence. An exorcism can kill you. Okay, especially if you're not um ready for it. Spiritually ready for it, you know? I mean it yeah. It's not like what you see on TV. So anyway, um, the 14-year-old son is being tormented. Um, this Wizard 101, I think, should be shut down. She doesn't know what was actually said, but somehow he opened up a portal in their bathroom mirror. Some of the claims were that he speaks in different voices witnessed by other people. I know past events he shouldn't, and some future events. They were trying to take him to one of those evangelical churches for an exorcism, and he freaked out on the way over there. He knew they were taking him there. Now, keep in mind, he's severely autistic. Okay, I didn't know much about autism. I don't know much about autism. I didn't then. I know a little bit more than I did before. But he sees a psychiatrist since he was 8. He's he gets angry. He bullies kids. Um, the house, the walls look like Swiss cheese. I mean, he's destroyed the house. Um, I have photos here that I can show you, but oh, hang on here. So let's see. Just trying to find some photos of the walls. There's one of broken glass. There's one in the living room. Uh, living room. Living room. I mean, the energy in the house just wasn't real good. I mean, you walk in there, and it's like, oh my god, I felt so drained. Like I felt like I could just curl up in a ball on the couch and go to sleep. That's how bad it was. But so she was also taking pictures outside. Now, I mean, she was pretty paranoid. I mean, I've got email like, wow, okay. Um, he also has a brother and a sister, 17-year-old brother and a 28-year-old. Oh, sorry, 17-year-old sister, 28-year-old brother, or 26-year-old brother, something like that. Okay, they've had some issues with the paranormal too. She's she's heard her name called. The older son has heard his name called. They've heard knocks on glass. Couldn't figure out where it came from. Nanny quit. He doesn't go to school, so that's what I think that's all from the autism. Um, this is my favorite. Okay, this is my favorite. She had a team out in 2010, Eastern Pennsylvania Paranormal Society. Okay, the lead investigator, I'm not going to mention his name, tells her, it's a snarky answer. Now, I'm reading from her one of her emails, and this is her email. Okay, it's like 3 pages long. Um, and a quote: "I've been doing this a long time. It's all dust. What do you want me to say? That you have 100 ghosts in your backyard? Well, you don't. It's all dust." Why would anybody say that? Like, seriously. You know, like I just don't understand it. For that, we're gonna take a drink. Then this is from the medium. He does need an exorcism, and so does your house. Again, no evidence, none whatsoever. So when we finally set a date, this case took us a month. Okay, we set a date to go in and start investigating. Okay, I went first by myself and did the interviews. Okay, and um, I didn't really get much. It wasn't enough to launch a investigation to determine an exorcism. Okay, it wasn't at that point. I didn't really believe her, but I wasn't sure because I didn't know much about autism, so I didn't know if the spirit, if the entity was taking him over, or if it was just him pounding on the walls and his family and stuff. So, but when we did we did a vet investigation. So I had Tiffany had a little more experience with um, autism than I do. Um, so I called her and had her come out and to talk to the son, and we got a lot farther with going that route than if I was. I mean, he did not like me. He did not want me there. So, um, 14-year-old told his mother, who told me that he's hearing the voices through his ears, not in his head. Um, so he's telling that tells me that if there is a negative spirit, demon, or whatever, it doesn't have hold of him. It's not trying to possess him yet, or it's a low level. So I had Tara do do a remote read on the house. Okay, she saw some things. We came on tonight, but she's in the middle of moving. She'll be here on Sunday. But she saw what I was thinking, that the mirror in the bathroom was the portal, because he did the ritual in the bathroom. He had to knock on the mirror 3 times, and just needed to prove that that was it. So um, the entities that he was talking to was giving him names of Anatoly, Leah, Michael, the visual girl, Gabby, Chance, Teresa, Sophie, and the burned man in the pantry with a scar on his arm. Okay, it wouldn't give their real names. Um, am I gonna say it was a demon? No. If it was a very low level demon. I mean, you walk in there wasn't you didn't even get a feeling of like dread or anything like that. I mean, it, the house was oppressive, yeah, but it wasn't wasn't needed for an exorcism. So we went back. Uh, we did an investigation. Okay, we did a small investigation. We didn't go hog wild. Feel that we needed to, but we did a small investigation, and we confirmed that the mirror was a portal from his ritual that he did. Um, so I told the family, I said, look, we can we can get rid of the mirror. Okay, you can take I can take the mirror out and um, oh crap, I lost my train of thought. I can take the mirror out, and that should help. That should help the situation. Okay, so that was the second week. Okay, I said that was the second week or so. Um, I don't know why that's there, but so anyway, the third week we came back, and just to make sure that that worked, we did another investigation. Okay, we had we got a little bit more evidence on the outside of the house than more than we did in the inside. Um, but here's the thing: the family, Facebook user. I'm not sure who you are, but hey, here's the thing. In addition to the mirror being a portal, okay. In addition, the anxiety in the house, holy hell, was high. So that was the portal was part of the problem. Okay. So eventually, when we removed it, things got a little bit better. And the night we did the cleansing and the ritual and all that, the sealing ritual and all that, had the portal box out, the spirit box out, and the mother started asking all these questions into it, like she wanted the house to be haunted. All right. So we turned that off and got rid of that because that wasn't going to help. I mean, she was holy cow. Okay, so this just means that there could be more than one issue on a case than just a paranormal problem, and you're not going to be able to solve all the issues. Okay, 'cause you can't. I mean, unless you're a trained professional like a psychologist or a psychiatrist or something like that, you're not going to be able to solve those problems right then and there. But her anxiety was causing them. Okay, after we removed the mirror, and after we did, well, I cleansed the house. I did a sealing ritual, sealing prayer on the property, all that. Okay, there was a spirit in the attic, but he didn't bother anybody, and he went up to the light after I did the ceiling per the ceiling of the property. Okay. Um, I told her, I said, we'll check in about a week or so. We'll check in about a week. And I would say, what was it, that Monday or Tuesday? Maybe even Wednesday. After this, she texted me freaking out. She's hearing knocking. She used all the holy water I gave her. She's like, whoa. I'm like, okay, so stop. Chill out. Take a chill pill. Well, again, I had her read the house and the property, and there was nothing there. She didn't find anything. Okay. I discussed it with Tara. I discussed it with the rest of my team, and we came to the conclusion that she has the anxiety. The anxiety in the house is what's causing some of the problems and stuff. So we recommend that they go to family counseling, and talk to somebody about it. Whether they did that or not, I don't know. I can't force anybody to go to family counseling or to really do anything. Really, you know, I can't do that. Um, but this just proves that every case is not cut and dry. Okay, yeah, it took 4 weeks to close this case, paranormal, spiritually, anyway. Okay, 4 weeks, and some take longer. Okay, some take longer, but when you got to be careful when you're doing these cases because, like I said, the anxiety didn't come out until like third and fourth week that we were there. So we all know what happens when anxiety things start happening. You're knocking. You hear what your brain wants. You hear what your brain hears what you want it to hear. So in this case, she wanted the house to be haunted. Well, she got her wish. She got more than she bargained for. We got rid of it. We were able to get rid of it. I have the mirror in a safe place. The mirror is in a safe place where nobody can get to it, behind locked doors. Okay. No, I'm not bringing it out for anybody, so don't even ask. Um, Still open. In fact, I was just there the other day, and holy crap! Because when we were investigating the bathroom, okay, me and Matt, we were in the bathroom, and I had mentioned that it's really hot. I mean, it was sweltering, like Texas heat hot. Okay, the air conditioning was on in the house. The air conditioning was on in the house. So why is it so hot in the bathroom? I had the dowsing rods with me. I asked, "Is there a portal in this house?" It led me to there, and then it crossed. Then they crossed. I asked. I asked again. I said, "Can you uncross?" They uncrossed. I said, "Is there a portal in this house?" It pointed to the mirror and crossed. 3 times. 3 times this happened. Three. So I would say, I looked at Matt. I said, "Well, I'd say that's a pretty good indication that this is a portal and stuff." And so things, God knows what was coming in and out of, or what is coming in and out of that mirror. So I think what I might do is, I saw something today. Maybe build the devil's toilet for it and stick it in there and confuse the hell out of the spirits. Who knows? Maybe. Hold on a second. Oh, the neighbors are. Anyway, um, so just when you guys are investigating, just be careful. See, you want to. I found a lot of this information out not by investigating, not by using equipment, not by using tools. Okay, yeah, I did use EVP. I did do EVP. I did take pictures and I did take video and stuff like that. No, but I didn't go all out with throwing a REM pod out there and you know wiring up the house for cameras and stuff like that. No, I didn't do that. You know, I didn't feel I needed to. If it was worse, yeah, I would have done it. But no, I didn't need. I didn't feel that I needed to go balls to the wall on this. And a lot of how I solved this case was just talking back and forth to the family, to him, to the son, to trying to talk to the son. I didn't get very far, but talking to his mother, that's where a lot of it was. That's where a lot of information came from, not from spirits, not from anything. Yeah, we did get some EVPs, and yes, I did not tell her tell them about it because they were already freaked out enough. So I made the decision to hold back the EVPs. Um, but they weren't good. They really weren't that great. So, but it just shows that you don't need to go balls to the wall on a case, on a residential case. I mean, if you want to go to Penhurst or you want to go to White Hill Mansion or you want to go here to the Hinsdale house and wire the damn house up for sound and God knows what else, be my guest. But when you're in a residential case, you got to make that decision of, do I go balls to the wall or do I just sit down and talk? You're a detective in this. I'm sure if you ask any cops, they would do the same thing. They wouldn't go balls to the wall unless they really, really had to. But um, that's how a lot of the information came out was just by talking. Not any equipment. So those of you that rely on your equipment, that's fine. But talking is talking is the way to solve a case, solve a crime, whatever. You know. Uh, I didn't plan on being on that long. We're only 27 minutes in, 28 minutes in, whatever. So I'm gonna part ways soon because I'm tired and I kind of want to go to bed. It's been a rough week. I put about 2,000 miles on me this week. So this beer is well deserved. It's paranormal happy hour, right? Well, listen, anybody out there, regardless of what you hear about me, because I know there's a lot of people that talk shit about me out there. You know, the rumors are false. Okay, I have no problem helping anybody. Go to our website, send us an email. Okay, send an email. I'll answer it. If you need help, I'll help you however I can. I get calls all over the U.S. Right now, I'm helping somebody in Las Vegas. Okay, I can't get out there at the moment, but I'm trying to figure out, what's going on with her. Again, I'm talking to her, so I mean it's kind of hard because we're on different shifts. She works shift, I work day shift, so I'm sleeping, she's up. I'm up, she's sleeping. But there's the website njghostdetectives.net. You can contact me there. Contact my team there. I'll bring my team out. You meet everybody. We'll sit down. We'll have some beers. We'll talk about what's going on, and then we'll figure out where to go from there. Or if you want to get a hold of just me privately, there's my email address. Okay. I don't bite. I don't bite. I do get cranky. I do get cranky when I'm tired, but I don't bite. And regardless of what certain people say, and and this field, you have to rely on your team members, your other teams, work together. It just the dynamic goes so much easier when you work together. Things aren't as hard when you work together. Okay, like I said, you need some help, give me a shout. Okay, I'm not going to steal your case from you. I am going to do a file of my own, but I'm not going to steal your case from you. You know, I'm not like that. Okay, I tell everybody that. So again, there's a website, www.njghostdetectives.net, and there's my email, dan.njghostdetectives@gmail.com. So, couple last things. I believe we are sold out for the Joseph Turner House, September 10th. As far as I know, there still might be some tickets left for October 29th. And to get tickets, you email Tiffany. She will set you up with the link. Okay. Both events start 8 p.m. to midnight. Rain or shine, because we will be in the house. Hopefully, or I should say, rain or moon. Hopefully, it doesn't rain because the house is small, which is why tickets are limited. But email Tiffany at her email address and get get tickets. There will be other ones. There's going to be another event, October 22nd, run by the Union Forge Heritage Association. I'm waiting for info on it. They're doing. It's going to be October 22nd. It's going to be 8 to midnight. I know that for a fact. Where to get tickets, I'm not sure. So you can send me an email. You can send me an email about it, and I can put you on the waiting list, or you can email Union Forge Heritage Association, care of Jane, and she'll put you on a list. I know she said she's already got a list. If you're a team and you want to do private investigation there, they are opening the house to private investigations. What did I say? It was 350, 300 or 350. I forget what it was. For up to like 10 people and $50 per person after that. 8, I think it's like 7 or 8 to midnight or something like that, 1 a.m., something like that. I gotta talk to Jane and find out for sure. But if the house is open, you can send me an email about it, and I can give it to her, forward it to Jane, or you can send it to the email at the UFHA email, which I don't have for your I am sorry, but you can get on their Facebook page, Union Forge Heritage Association. I'm sure the email is on there. So, on that note, I'm going to bed. I'm exhausted. And I got a rough end ahead of me. We're going to the county fair tomorrow. Wife's going food shopping. I'm taking my son to see his grandfather. We got some other stuff to do. And then Sunday, paranormal happy hour at 7 p.m. right here. We are talking about bucket list locations. That's right, bucket list locations. I got a few of them. How about you? All right. We'll see you guys on Sunday, 7 o'clock right here. Later, guys.